same shit, and all of a sudden I hear like two or three animals. What the fuck? I look up at Jason. I was like, get ready. And like, I hear him coming, and then all of a sudden I hear it get into the trees, and I was like, getting my fucking shit ready. And I'm like scrambling. My hands are fucking, and I fucking hear it to my right, and I just turn my fucking camera, and I look at him. I look to the right without moving, and this bitch is. I guarantee you 3 yards.
We are live too, by the way.
Oh, so
Yeah.
3 yards, and her mouth is like wide open, tongue hanging out, so you know she's tired. I was like, all right, she's being chased. So I instantly take the camera and turn it to around my shoulder, and then I turn my body, and I immediately see the buck. So I actually had to film him without even seeing the screen. I had to just gut, I guess, gut instinct. And I seen him out there, and I was like, I looked up at Jason again, and I'm whispering. He can like read my lips. I don't know. Could you hear me? And I was like, get ready, get ready. That's buck. I didn't know if he could see that it was actually the buck through the brush. And then it starts to come in, and I was like, all right, get ready. And it fucking 22 yards. We've ranged that spot multiple times.
Arranged it like 10 times.
Oof.
22 yards.
I mean, but just you guys are building a heck of a, you know, a story when you connect on a deer finally in archery, dude. I mean, all
I
this
even said
the
all the
amount.
other stuff. I had a walk-in film. I had him climbing up film. I had me talking about the situation of what was going on, the calling. I have a whole storyline filmed, including the miss.
I'd say put it all in the video and post it.
And then the worst part, I stopped the video after the shot. Right? He went 5 yards and then looked back.
No.
That's where the quiver is frustrating right now, because Jason had all the time in the world, potentially, to.
Oh, and see, that's why I care. Like he's talking about the low pro Matthews or the one that I'm using. That's why I shoot a quiver that doesn't detach. I know a lot of people that tree stand hunt detach their quiver from their bow, but the chances of it falling or you know being that excitement or whatever when you're trying to grab another arrow. That's why my 5 arrows are attached to my bow, and if I need another arrow, it's less than a second to put it on.
Well, look at Jake. He didn't post the whole thing, but he whacked it, and he dropped right there and was suffering. And he continued. He put more in him to end it faster.
Good thing he did have 5 arrows or 4 arrows or however many. You know, it did actually end up taking.
Yeah.
That's another thing I didn't even think about. I have more broadheads. You have more arrows. We could have.
I have more broadheads.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We should be carrying extra. I haven't even thought about it. That's also a flaw on my part. Because like I don't think legally you can take them out after they're hit in archery, even with a handgun. They either have to go expire on their own, or you got to put them down with another arrow for archery. I have to look at the. I'll call GFP tomorrow and.
I was gonna say that's all state regulated and it's different everywhere on that one.
Yeah.
Anytime I have a question and I'm not sure, I straight up call the game warden.
Oh, that's
that's really
that's
smart.
What you're supposed to do.
Here's the piece of junk that failed.
Put it closer.
Yeah, you see how that looks?
What brand is it?
Yeah, get closer with that thing.
It's a true ball.
That's just a string?
Yeah.
So that is exactly the same type of head that well, mine's actually a little more tapered, but that's the same head that I shoot. I've shot them for years.
But does it have the string on it like that? That's weird. Mine's solid.
No, mine is a hard.
Underneath of ours that are solid though, is it just a piece that goes over that like a sheath on the ones that like I have?
Mine's a fucking piece of metal.
That's what I thought.
Some are bolts.
Depends on the release.
Like that's not a bad release that he has. I will say this though, TrueBall does warranty their releases for lifetime. If you send it in, they will send you a brand new one next year.
Well, then they owe you.
or this ball.
I was gonna say mine's fucking solid metal, like all the way through.
Yeah.
It's a solid metal fucking bar and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucking clunky, but a little bit heavy. But honestly, it's fucking what?
Your trigger part is longer than mine. Mine has more curve.
Right here, or it's got yours has what more curve in it? Is not stick out as far. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't stick out as far as
I don't even know remember what brand this one was. It doesn't say anything on it. I got it whenever I got the bow.
This is the release I want.
But I got long hands, so it fits pretty good for mine.
It's just like my target release, but with a button instead of a hinge mechanism.
See, I could maybe use a button, but I can't use the fucking rotate your thing, whatever the hell. You watched me try. I hate your shit.
The wrist rotations or whatever those hinges or whatever the hell they're called.
This is what I want, the UV button.
So, a lot like Joe's, but I'm shooting a true ball as well. But same thing. Mine's just has a nut on the end that bolts it on, and it's a solid shaft that there's just a little rubber piece over to protect you. But it's the same. It's literally the same head he uses.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
I've never had a failure.
Mm-mm.
I mean, this release, this
I mean,
camo
I-
release is.
It's like the ups and the downs, and there's even the downs when you haven't even shot. Of like
Well, yeah.
the days and days of sitting and not seeing anything. You hit a lull.
Well, this is.
Why did we shoot
I'm
Carl?
down the nail.
Because Carl's what spawned in our great one.
Like luckily with my job, I'm able to actually go out and have more time to go out and hunt and scout and see. For like the time I'm putting in. By the time because Jason's schedule's weird. I'm hunting all weekend while he's working, and then during the week when I'm off early, I've already seen where they're at, when they're at. Tonight I really didn't know. I actually told him. I told him a totally different spot that I've seen him multiple mornings, and it's crazy. 'Cause it's
Yes,
right by a highway.
taxidermy.
Right by the highway. You turn off the highway and they're in the gravel road going into a slough right there by the state highway. It's a four lane. I literally watched 2 bucks chase a doe there, drove 100 yards, seen another deer come across, went and parked, watched 2 more deer cross me, went to the other side, seen the big boy. By the way, Joe, the second, like the one that I would shoot right now that I've seen more recently, he's bedding in the farmer's feedlot.
With the cows?
Farmer jumped him up today.
Hmm.
Somebody shot. They heard shots this morning that sounded like it was right in the back of their feedlot. So one went one way, his wife did, and then he went out his way and to look. And when he went out around the corner, he jumped it right by that stand that I was in when you and I were first co-live or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's thick in that.
Yeah. I wonder if that's just where he bedded because I wonder if somebody shot at him, or is it?
Well, when I seen him the other morning sprinting, he was coming out of the public towards that road, which he would have hit a strip and turned in. So he very well could be bedding with the cattle every day.
If he knows it's safe in there.
It is safe in there. The big deer like fucking cattle.
Oh God, yeah, they do.
And
100%.
I'm pretty sure as long as he's the landowner and he says I can go walk it and shoot, we're fine. That's when the cowboy shit happens. That's Joe's walking behind me.
Like I said, I'm bringing 2 GoPros. We good. Well, we got 2. We good. I'm not worried about that.
I don't want to do that because that's what I've done my whole life. I want to try it the Joe gun way and sit and wait.
Hey, it's what don't fuck. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, homie. Do what you do. I can't say shit the way I'm doing it. I mean, yeah, I get footage and I get a shitload of fucking deer, but I also apparently miss when it comes. I miss when it comes to time, I guess.
I will say, obviously I didn't send it to you guys because of the power of editing. So when I was like, I'm gonna go make sure. Well, after your shot, I was like, I'm gonna go make sure 223's on. Put that milk jug at 100 yards, walked out like, all right. Free hand standing there.
Miss.
what the fuck? And don't get me wrong, it's a milk jug, you know, at 100 yards. That's not a huge target.
No.
So I
No,
knew
but
I
that's
wasn't like, that's cocky.
yeah.
I was like, no
You know,
way.
but
I'm missing. I've heard it hitting like, well, I knew it was hitting close. I was like, all right, 2 more shots. Get down on the tailgate, so I'm like still kind of like a little awkward. Shot, and I seen it hit the concrete. And I was like, oh fuck this. Boom. I was like, fucking dialed. The rest was user error.
Yep.
That made me-
Well, see, that's my thing. Whenever I took my guns out last weekend, 2-sided them in at 200. Like I said, I literally put 4 of each in a fucking softball size circle at 200, rested up on the truck, propped up, you know, where I knew it wasn't me. But then come time to fucking perform, well, I just didn't fucking perform. Let's be honest with you on that one. I just fucking like we said, sent it right over his back.
But the way that you do it, which we're still gonna try, we're gonna at least be watching and learning morning one. Like I don't anticipate. I'm like Joe right now. I don't anticipate anything getting shot opening day.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking giant.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because I don't want my.
Trust me, that's why after I did, yeah.
Like Steve Rinella a little bit. Like you don't want the hunt to end too soon.
Nope.
But you don't want it.
You never want to pass something on opening day that you'd gladly take at the end of the season too.
And that's what I'm pretty sure is gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying I'm gonna not get one, but I'm pretty sure opening day I'm gonna get that feeling like shit. Should I have shot him?
No, you never know. Honestly, opening day, it could be fucking him. If we find, you know, figure out, you still have a week to learn, and I think this next week they're gonna be, well, not a week. You got 4 motherfucking days. Okay, you got 4 motherfucking days, and then I think this next 4 days they're gonna go batshit crazy up there where you're at. Because if you're hitting 20s at night, I'm at 60 degrees at 8 o'clock at night right now.
By the way,
See, that's
you
insane.
might come by the way
I think
now
we're
is it's
19
Sunday.
degrees right now.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting at 60. This has been a horribly warm winter or fall so far for us.
Yeah.
30% chance of snow Sunday of opening weekend.
Oh, hells
Oh, we
yeah.
got.
Oh,
we
hells
literally
yeah.
have-
And hell's no at the same time.
I know, yeah. Like I said, if we gotta go do snow removal, we gotta go do some snow removal real quick. We gotta go do fucking man shit. We gotta go do man shit. Okay, that's just part of life right there.
I'll just have to wait till the check clears from the company whenever they send it.
That's all I'm saying is my snow shoveling rate is let's go $22.50 an hour. That's,
Hey, you're cheap.
yeah, you know,
You're cheap.
yeah. I'm decent. I'm decent at labor. Cash money,
So.
cash money.
So on your-
Make it even 25 cash money. We'd be good. We'd
Yo,
be
I can tell you his bid prices. You can take his whole check.
good. Nah.
Becca.
On your way back home, Joe, you can just come by and live in one of my houses, and I'll pay you $30 for snow removal.
I fucking
Shit,
hate
22.
snow removal.
22.
I hate snow removal. But see, down here we're doing quick apartments and stuff like that, so it's not too bad down here. You're in and out and you're doing it really quick. A lot of it's fucking drive time.
I'll just wait till
Yeah.
the first invoice clears and you'll have Joseph won't pass you on stars for the longest time.
Wait, what?
I'll just wait till the invoice posts and then the first stream that he's live after the invoice posts from them sending it. I'll be the #1 sender.
He gonna send it all in TikTok hot dogs and glizzies. he gonna send the whole snow removal check in glizzies.
And if I provoke Joseph enough, you might get paid double.
Get paid double.
So I was gonna say, shit, you're gonna get me worked up enough. Fucking Joe's gonna end the stream with fucking $5 grand in his pocket.
Oh
Did
god.
you see what I did to Alicia? I see she was just donating only corn, and I was about to drop you a galaxy, and I was like, let's just go individual corn. So I sat just clicking. I ended up getting bored and stopped at 550.
Yeah, you kind of froze my phone.
I
You froze my phone on cords.
The fucking corn's out of control.
So how much does TikTok take from what
40%.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's worse on subs. Facebook, honestly, is like the best platform. Period when it comes to
I
that.
used to like donating on Facebook when we'd get you a star.
Back
card.
whenever they were the shit, yeah, Facebook was the shit when it came to that. Honestly,
Dude, every time I
Remember
see
the
a star
giveaways?
party when me and Billy were going at it, and obviously I can't compete with Billy.
No.
Especially drunk Billy.
no,
But
no. Billy can't even complete
I
with
would,
drunk
I
Billy.
would purposefully get his boss wound up when I knew he was drunk, and it'd be like, activate a star party, and I'd be like, got it. Because it'd give him extra, like, 50 bones
Fuck yeah.
at the end of the night.
Remember the giveaways? How there was always so many bots in them? That was crazy.
You remember how many people from Nam liked Joe during giveaways?
Philippines. Philippines. It was Philippines. People in the Philippines were absolutely going nuts.
He kept showing them up. He kept messing with them because it was, you had to be following for this long now.
And then
And
it
then
was.
this-
It sure did.
Yeah. Then after that, we changed it to USA and Canada only,
And then they stopped.
and then they stopped. That's how it finally stopped. It was USA, Canada only.
Yeah, he got smart. Well, he blamed it on the exchange rate, which I'm pretty sure PayPal figured it out anyways.
They did.
But it was getting rough.
Yeah, they did.
It was
They did.
getting
No
rough.
more giveaways.
No, giveaways were fun while they lasted.
They were really fun.
It was a lot. Can you imagine doing that on TikTok, dude?
God dang.
It'd have to be a Call of the Wild map. I'd have to give away maps.
Oh, no,
We'll probably do it eventually, honestly, once we get big enough.
a map.
Speaking of
I'd like to do, honestly, if I had my way, it'd be merch. It would be like, for like supporters, honestly, because that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Just do supporter monthly merch giveaways.
I would rock some
Yep.
Joe Gun merch.
Yeah.
I have a Joe
yeah.
Gun mug. I have a Joe Gun koozie too.
Yeah. Well, I used to make it, but my merch guy, I don't know what happened to my merch guy.
Speaking of video games, are we doing COD after this?
I don't care, honestly.
Joe's just feeling out the vibes.
Yeah, I
We
don't
had
care.
we both.
Well, like Joseph said, it's been an emotionally worn out weekend for everybody. Like honestly, when it comes to that, I've been up at it since fucking 4 o'clock Saturday morning. I have
The
fucking
only
stopped.
person that's not slouched back in their chair right now is Joseph. So
Well, I'm not slouched back. I'm lean. I'm laid back in mine. Okay, mine's got a little bit of a tilt to it.
I just
I
feel
mean,
What
undefeated
Harley
right
think
now.
about my comments this morning? I'm gonna send her a ransom note. You get the Joe when you send the cupcakes.
Oh, I need to tell her to make some of them cupcakes, bro. Bring up some cupcakes.
I mean,
man,
I-
I can't.
I
can't.
did get one of them cupcakes this time. Tyler ate all of them, fat ass.
They were good. No,
Were
we
you
all.
hosting them?
Yeah. We all
You
ate.
said I could have one.
Darlene brought them for us.
You
She
said
did.
I could have one,
When
and
I
you
said
ate all of
us,
them.
I
You gotta be quicker than that, Jason.
met me, Joe, and Beck. But I also threw cupcakes down too, and Charlene had it. She's like, yeah, she does all right. No, they were good too. I won't even back to it.
No, they were actually pretty damn good. Especially the Reese's peanut butter ones on both sides. They were both
She's
really
actually on board
good.
right now. She's working out a lot because she's now done with her kids. She's had 5. She's a Mormon. And now she's gonna do surrogacy, which pays really, really well. But you got to be like certain BMI, certain fucking diets.
Top tip shape.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a break from cupcakes for too long because I want her to do my wedding.
She's still taking orders, and that's long enough out where I'm sure she'll do it.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, I'm trying to just stay positive. I feel like I put pressure on myself to get
You
Jason,
are.
to get Jason successful.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
an all-around
really-
pressure year for everybody, honestly.
I literally put him in the best spots I can while being selfish.
You have done a really
It's
good
even
job.
harder.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
that's the hard part.
I mean, I'm stepping on your territory, so I mean, I don't care either way.
But whenever you're coming down, Tyler, 2 years ago, I'm not gonna lie, I told everybody to stay the fuck away from our property. Like, nobody touched that place at all. Nobody went into it. I didn't even bow hunt that shit that year. I just went out and scouted and watched the trail cameras that whole year.
By the way, Becca wants to make Equinomas trip without the kids, which is probably going to be next year sometime. So you pick. She said what she wants to do it while the weather's nicer, and I said it's got to be a hunting season.
Oh God.
I said, gotta
There's
be
not
a-
really nothing for nicer weather other than spring turkey. In spring turkey, it's like
Spring turkey's been rough.
last year I tagged out.
Yeah, you
I
did.
want a
But,
turkey.
well, 2 years straight, it was rough.
Yeah. And next year, I have a feeling next year's gonna be rough too. Honestly. To be right honest
See.
about, I haven't seen a damn fucking bird this whole time.
I've been
Since
seeing all-
October, I haven't seen a single fucking turkey.
See,
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
seeing more turkeys than I have in the last 2 to 3 years this year.
No, I haven't seen shit. I've seen less than what I've seen in the past 2 or 3 years. But I've seen a lot more raccoons, and raccoons will decimate turkeys more than anything. They'll eat the eggs.
Did
Yep.
you see, like,
And
3
possums.
days ago was the anniversary of us being down 3 seasons ago?
I think so. Something did pop up on my Facebooks.
2 seasons ago, right?
2 seasons ago.
3 hours?
It was 2 seasons ago. Well,
Yeah.
3. It'd be 3 now.
Yeah, now 3 seasons.
Yeah, it'd be 3
The
seasons.
memory come up of the police officer taking all of our IDs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you sent the picture the other day. You just had to bring that up.
Austin
Yeah.
lost the fight with the cop. Joe lost the fight with the ATM fees.
God damn it! Yeah.
I lost the fight with the stripper in my own belt.
Yeah, she whipped your ass. It was a great night.
What?
It was a great motherfucking night.
And that's just part 1. There's about to be the Hangover part 2. When we
No.
go back out, 'cause we going to
Oh,
Porky's.
jeez.
We going to Porky's.
Oh God, bro. At this age, I don't think my body could handle it, Tyler.
That's fine. We both old.
Yeah,
We
I don't
both
think I
old.
could handle it.
Together.
I'm gonna be puking by 1, so we gonna have to head there. Okay. We just might have to, instead of hitting it at 11, or what time did we end up going there? Like 11? It was like 11, but I think we need to show up there at like 9, see if they give us like senior citizen discount or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to start showing up at the old man times.
Yeah, get there at like 9 before, while it's still classy, not so ratchet.
You know what I do before I know a night out is about to happen? I drink liquid IVs all day.
Oh, them things are disgusting though.
Disgusting,
But they
help.
work.
They do work, but oh, they taste like ass.
I am not ashamed to admit that I will pop a Midol.
Pop my dog.
Seriously.
Fuck it, if it works, yeah, it takes everything away.
You will wake up hammered before you have a headache.
Never even thought of it that way.
And you guys got fucking another secret weapon, McDonald's B&G's.
That's true. That is like the best hangover food ever. I still can't believe. Joseph, did your McDonald's have biscuits and gravy up there in Montana?
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, I was gonna say they don't in South Dakota.
We got bagels.
We got bagels.
You don't have biscuits and gravy in South Dakota?
No,
At
fuck you.
your McDonald's? I thought that was like an everywhere thing.
I don't think they
Like,
didn't.
I've
They
even
did
gone out
in. They did in Colorado that I remember when we were down there this last year.
I've never even
They-
heard of it until Joe
They
said
do
it.
in Washington and Idaho.
Well, good for Washington and Idaho.
What's in Idaho? Is there really anything in Idaho?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
There's a bunch of snowmobiling that I go and do every winter.
Dude, that shit is fun.
Mhm.
Last year when we went to Colorado it was an absolute blast.
We're going again December. I think we're going 13 days. Just before Christmas, I think I get back December 24th.
That's the way to do it.
So I'm coming down to South Dakota first week of December. Then when I get back home, literally the day we get back home, I gotta pack, throw the sled in the truck, meet everybody. We're taking off for I think 13 days or whatever it is. We get back, I have Christmas, and then what? A week and a half later, we're coming back down to South Dakota for pheasant.
Yeah, the 13th, 14th, whatever it was. I think it was
I
the
have that
14th or
week
something.
off, so I finally got it approved.
I think it's the 14th.
Yeah, that's what you were telling us. That's what I have on my calendar is the week of the 14th.
And
So
since
Tyler,
Jason's got off, that'd actually be a pretty nice pheasant hunting party then, honestly, with all four of us. That'd be pretty good.
Tyler, since Joe took you to that Porky's down there, are we taking him to the zoo up here? It's
Can't
not a
take
strip.
Porky's in there.
Oh, it's not a strip club, but I mean it gets pretty crazy.
Joe,
Yo,
Tyler, did you send me the information? Speaking
No.
of the South Dakota trip, what do I need on that, or are you handling all that for me?
pretty sure the lodge is open, so it's
Okay.
some money. I don't know. He won't tell me an exact fucking price. He just said that he'll beat anybody else's prices. So, what's like the cheapest motel ever?
I could probably find one for $60.
I was gonna say $60 in the winter in January.
yeah, I was gonna say our rates are cheap as shit for everything.
Yeah. So I mean, he just wants like a fair. He's fair.
Okay.
But he's not crazy, and we're already going to be hunting the land that people usually pay him for. So you're
Oh
really
shit. Then
you're
we'll yeah, we'll give
Yeah.
him a fair amount.
going to hunt with me. Check this shit out, Joe.
Only Joe or can I look?
I was gonna say, are we allowed to look too?
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Oh, that's that ranch you're talking about?
That's in Texas. So I don't know what this means if you're just there and stay where your own thing is, but for literally a few hundred extra, it's all inclusive.
Hog hunt?
What does it say? One hog up to 50 pounds and one hog up to 150 includes meals
so this
and.
includes butcher meals and probably lodging. I imagine that's trying to say.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
That sounds
assuming.
like a good time.
Before
Look at
we
this-
do
look at that.
before we do that, I have an uncle that owns a bunch of land in Texas that has major hog problems. I'm sure we could go down and hog hunt the shit out of it. He's in Waco though.
That's right next to the border, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
wait,
think so.
wait, it's a little rugged.
You're fine.
Wait, 900 for 3-day all inclusive.
Oh, what do we got there? Axes,
Axes.
fallow, black buck, all trophy. Oh God. Okay, yeah, that's
Holy shit.
$4,000 hunt. Hello.
That's actually
Okay.
not bad.
No, not for in the U.S. too.
God
Well,
damn.
and they let you do layaway too. Did you see that where it was 300 and you could pay in installments of $330?
Where did it say that?
Oh,
See,
yep,
layaway, yeah. So you can pay the overall price, or you can pay the layaway of $330 until you pay them off, and then once you get the stag, you owe the rest of the money.
Tyler, quit showing me this.
Oh, I wanted to shoot hogs for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
dude.
a good time. This looks like
That'd be a cool ass mount.
yeah, it would.
Look at those big
Oh.
old balls.
Hog combo
Yeah.
for hunt.
That-
Okay.
The ram combo wouldn't be too bad.
No.
Well, that's cool. What caliber gun do you need for this?
I'd
Oh.
shotgun the
AR shotgun for the hogs, and then usually just your deer rifle for the sheep and all that. I mean, if you're going, the access and the bigger animal like the kudu and stuff that some of these ranches down there have, then you need your 300 Win or something like that.
Okay, so this one's a little cheaper. $570, 2 hogs of any size, 2 days hunting with lodging.
And if we decide to, get crazy and a whole herd of 20 of them comes out, we just blast them, then, it's only an extra couple grand.
An extra couple grand. Who shot what hog? I don't know. Just put them in a pile and we'll add it all up and divide that shit up, okay?
You were allowed Christ, there was 50 of them. Our ARs hold 30 mags. How can we stop shooting?
Oh,
That's
No,
cool.
I get it, all that.
What is that?
That'd be a cool mount.
Ram.
That's a
That'd
bitchin'
be a
Ram.
Cool mount. How much
Yeah.
is that on?
Hashtag Kuyu.
Sand Fork Rand combo, 1700.
1700 for a ram and 2 hogs.
Look
Two
up
nights,
what
2
or
nights of
those.
lodging. That one, I really like that one. That would be pretty cool.
Ooh,
Ooh,
look at that.
yeah.
Those,
I
those
that-
are beautiful.
But then, I wonder how much it would be for them to like mount it and everything. And
I would
So,
just bring
they-
some back.
They don't mount it, but they'll help you cape it. They'll help you get all the meat off of it and cure it, and then you bring it back with you.
Huh.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's just those were my intrusive thoughts of the night.
I would be all about one of those, especially that ram hunt. That'd be pretty cool. Like if I'm gonna do it, I would like to add something other than hog with it. You know, might as well.
That's the first neutral state I'd like to go from.
Texas, yeah.
My intrusive thought is gonna go drop $5 grand on a high fence whitetail hunt so I can say fuck it and shoot a whitetail.
You want to see what they cost?
They're expensive.
They're beyond expensive.
$5 grand's on the low end, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
That's for like a 150.
No, I
Yeah,
looked
if
at
that.
the
Up on the
prices. That's
wall
what I was
is
meaning.
$6,000 in most places.
That's what I was meaning. That I know what the
Wait.
prices are.
Yeah,
Wait
it's
till
stupid.
Wait till I go to Africa. 2026, I'm going to Africa. It's booked and everything. It was. You guys don't want to know how much it was. We'll put it that way.
I can only imagine a fucking African hunt, man.
You're gonna get
I am 30 grand in, or I am 30 grand in on a
No,
down payment
mine's
for
just trying to go to
11
bed.
animals.
It's baby chubbers.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't include taxidermy. That doesn't include if it's a trophy size animal or anything. Just 11 animals, airfare, lodging, and all of that's 30 grand. Most likely, it's gonna probably be about $100,000 hunt, if not more.
Jesus.
By the time you taxiderm it and then ship the taxidermy over here and everything
Well,
else,
and it
yeah.
has to sit there for a year. After with the taxidermy and all that, once it's tan, and make sure all the bugs and customs and all of that. But then it's like, if I want to go, and one of the things I'm gonna go kill is I'm gonna go kill the wildebeest species. So I want to kill a black and a blue wildebeest. Just to get the tag was 10 grand. Just to kill one. If it's a trophy size wildebeest, they add on price for trophy just like the other lodges. But it's a once in a lifetime thing. I've been saving up. I mean, since I was 13, I've always wanted to go to Africa. It was
Yeah,
one of my
go
dad
give
and
him
my
money.
special things we were gonna do. So I've been saving up for my entire life to do this, and I just decided it's gonna be in 26.
Fucking do it while you can do it, man. Honestly.
That's cool.
That's what I said. I mean, I'm in a position to where I can do it, and yeah, I'm gonna go to Africa, and my next one's gonna be Alaska. I'm gonna go kill a Kodiak in Alaska with a bow.
With a bow. Them things are
Yeah.
fucking giant.
I
They're fucking giant ass bears, man.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna go kill a Kodiak with a bow. I want a Kodiak with a bow.
Nice.
I'm down for everything that I ever picture to go do, whether it's like an elk or a moose or a bear. I picture it with a rifle. That's how I picture it.
And
You
see,
like to
we were
use what you
talking
like to use.
Well, yeah, and like we were talking before stream, my dad was a bow instructor for 4-H and all of that. I mean, literally since I was 3 and a half, since I could remember, I have had a bow in my hands. So like I didn't get into guns until I was 15, 16 years old before I really got into guns and gun hunting. Before all that, everything was archery. So
Shit, I was
Yeah.
I was hunting with a BB gun at like 5. I don't know how
Yeah.
fucking old. Honestly, that's what my grandpa let me carry was the BB gun.
Yep. And for us, it was rabbits in Wyoming and all that. It was rabbits with our little bows.
Speaking of that, Joe said if I shoot a squirrel or a rabbit, or he shoots a squirrel and a rabbit, he'll...
Oh, I planned on it 100%. Now that I know that I'm good to go on rabbits, squirrels, I'm gonna blast them.
All
What
right,
did you
I got
get for your time frame out of Charlotte?
Oh, I have not. I don't have one.
Other than she doesn't give a shit by...
That's literally it. So I'll probably end up leaving Saturday. Yeah, probably Saturday. Honestly, is whenever I'll end up leaving. That way I can get home and relax on Sunday before.
6 days of hunting.
Yeah, it'll be Friday to Saturday. So 6 full days of hunting.
Minus the Thanksgiving dinner, which I'm so excited for you to fucking meet Cole for the first time. And Bucky. It's
Alright.
really not as bad as
I have
some
I have gold guns to get, so
gold guns to get.
Yeah, he's wanting to go play COD.
I'll see you guys over there.
He wants. We need to get him a beer.
He's feeling it. You could see. But I
Oh,
mean,
he needs distractions.
like we were talking about. I mean, yeah, Joe. I really believe your miss was your strap. Like you said, when you go back and look at that, if that all that happened and everything.
The only thing I can think of is it pulled it up just slightly. Honestly,
I think
Yep.
I personally thought you pulled it.
Well,
no. I was on the rest and everything. That was the only thing I could see. Like I said, my strap had a fucking hole in it, and then it was completely ripped off of the fucking blind. Yeah, like right on the fucking lip of it. Like I said, it literally looked like, to me, it was right over the fucking barrel.
Like you shot the strap.
Yeah.
Oh well, that would have thrown the bullet high.
Yeah, I literally just, but it had to have been right on the barrel because, like I said, the
Yeah.
barrel was right on the inside of the blind. Instead of sticking my gun barrel out of the blind, I have enough room to shoot inside the blind, you know? So it must have just been right on the tip of my barrel and just where I couldn't see it through the scope. Because it was just literally the slightest corner of it was ripped up. But it was enough force to, like, rip it off, but, like, the corner was ripped up, so.
I'm betting that's what happened with your shot.
It had to just, like,
Is it-
slightly pulled it up just a little bit.
Yeah, because that impact on him, I mean,
No,
half
it-
an inch down, you would have hit that.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, in the mag, you know, a 7 mag, when it hits him, it fucking hits him. Pretty much
Oh, yeah.
regardless, wherever you hit him, you can tell you hit him. That's why I watched the video back first. I was like, it does not look like I fucking hit him. And I sent it to you guys. I was like, you guys fucking look at it. Because I, you know, had been looking at it for a couple minutes then. And I couldn't tell. I was like, I need another set of eyes.
You guys did not help him. You guys didn't help what his gut was telling him. I was like holding a window and I get a text. Go check the chat. I was like, what the fuck? Then I seen it as a video and I was like, oh fuck. And I watched the video and I was like, ooh. I straight up texted him and I was like, if it's hit, it's a bad hit. But I didn't really have time to actually watch it. So we
Well,
heard he's out and then I look at it again and I was like, dude.
So my thing was the way it dropped and stumbled. I was thinking really low, like back farther low, like I said, in between those hindquarters and that. And I guess my experience from that comes from like, and you got none of you all have shot elk.
Get out of here.
What's he
Um,
doing?
None of y'all have shot elk. But like, if you shoot an elk and you hit it farther back, they do that.
They drop their
drop
ass
their
to-
ass
saying
ends
like that.
Right.
So I was like, when I saw that, even with the 7 mag, I'm like, ooh, that ass end drop like that. That's typical. All he hit was meat, hit bad, you know, but he hit it. Especially the stumble after it dropped its ass.
I think he tripped over a damn fucking stick. Because it was actually like it was pretty thick in there from fucking his belly down, honestly. That shit's pretty thick back in there. It's a hedgerow with fucking grass and shit, deadfall all over the place. I think he tripped over a damn log. Because I tripped over a couple logs walking in there.
Yeah.
At least it was a clean miss.
Yeah, I'm glad that we slowed that shit down that close and we all seen it and seen where it fucking hit. Yeah.
Because what I started mathing in my head was whitetail, 7 mag. I was like, should be fucked up a little bit.
Yeah. Not just a little bit, quite a bit. Especially at 127 yards. Because I hit him with a rangefinder. Like, he's 127 yards.
Oh, so it's like right in your backyard.
Yeah. It's an all day, every day shot. Should be.
All day, 6 days.
Yeah, 6 days a week. Except on that day, apparently. Apparently not Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we showed up.
What's
today.
up, Alicia?
I didn't even write down any topics. I just knew it was going to be event sesh.
Yeah, everybody going over what all happened this weekend, pretty much. Tomorrow am probably gonna, I don't know, it's supposed to stop raining at like 11 to 2 and then go back to raining again. I don't even think I'm gonna try to make it out tomorrow. I'm just gonna get everything ready for going down there.
Speaking of rain, I was gonna look at the rain.
And then the temp's gonna drop rapidly. And then Tuesday night's like 30, Wednesday night's like 30, Thursday night's like 30, and then Friday whenever I head up's like 30. So I have a fucking sneaking suspicion it's gonna be fucking Thursday night, Thursday evening. Me and the wife are both gonna go back out and we're both gonna double down, and Jordan's gonna be skinning deer and butchering until midnight and then turn around driving to South Dakota at 5 a.m. on Friday morning. I have a fucking feeling that's how that shit's gonna go. Because
They're pushed off, Joe. It got colder though.
what do you mean it pushed up? Oh, your snow and stuff?
Monday rain, Tuesday wind and cold, Wednesday wind and cold. Thursday, Friday, blah blah blah. Saturday high of 33, low of 24.
Ooh,
Clear?
That's a good day.
That's gonna be good.
Oh,
Opening morning.
that's gonna be
That's gonna be a
insane.
good night.
Sunday's an 18% chance of precip, 38 degrees, low of 16.
I'm gonna bring my car cover, so whenever I park the car, I'm just gonna cover it.
The Tuesday before Thanksgiving is a 34% chance of snow, but the high is 34, so
Yeah.
Joe, if you
and it's staying
want,
less than an inch. So worst case scenario, you might just jump in the truck with me and we go throw ice melt down.
Yeah, like I said, I am not fucked up about doing that, bro. I am good with that. Like I said, that's not nothing I ain't done before.
And I'll
if
show
you
you
want,
the
Joe, I can clean out a stall in my garage for you.
Nah, you're good, buddy. Like I said, I got a good car cover. I'll just throw it on it. It's more the ice I'm worried about.
You live in Missouri.
Yeah.
You guys get ice.
Yeah, I know. I always cover it up. That's why. It's a habit. Yeah, it's a habit. Yeah, I always cover it up. I'm not gonna lie. The car, honestly, the day I leave to come back home, we'll probably have to jump start it. It does not like the cold.
So
Just
we
unhook the
got
battery.
highway.
What?
We just got fresh new highway.
Oh, nice.
The highway
It's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be smooth.
It is miles both ways
Yep.
across the other highway.
Yeah.
I just
So
want the precip to stay away because I've never been on the George Mustang. Becca has.
oh, that's right. You did. Yeah.
She said
Do you
she
guys
sold
sell
it
93 up there?
No, where?
right at their gas
Where?
station.
You got 93?
Or 91. We have 91.
We have 91.
Okay. I'll have to detune it then.
All of South Dakota has 91.
That's kind of what I figured. I'll run it probably on 91 then.
Joe, what engine is your Mustang in? I know you told me, I forgot.
It's
though.
4.0. It's only a V6.
So
Cool.
you have it tuned for race field, Joe?
It's still a fun little car. I mean,
It's fun as fuck, actually, with the 4-speed in it. It's fun as fuck. I love it. It's a fun little car.
Marley didn't get on it.
No, she usually doesn't. She usually doesn't.
Yeah, Becca was like, it doesn't feel like a race car.
No, that doesn't surprise me one bit. She usually doesn't. Did I get one today? No, we did not. Nope, nobody
the old
did.
Marrow was fun to drive.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jason had a Marrow.
Mhm.
He worked with me.
And I had it for a few years after that too.
Not only did I make him an alcoholic for a couple of years, I let him make really bad decisions, making a lot more money than an 18, 19-year-old usually does.
Yeah.
Well,
but
you're
you
just a
also
good friend.
you also
I
made me
mention Well,
you made me an alcoholic, and then when I left, I turned to drugs. So
on top of that, he was like a nephew for like most of his fucking like 8th grade on.
well, I still look at you as an uncle. So
Like, well, because your dad and I met
yeah,
through work.
you're my
How can
dad's
you
best
remember-
friend.
They
I was
used to bake.
sixth grade. I was sixth grade when you met
Sister
me.
used to
Yeah,
babysit
that's
for
Pap in the top right.
French fries for us, and he used to babysit just back.
They're lighter.
We'd give him food anyway.
They're a lot lighter. Well, actually, it's not even like too much lighter. It's only like 300 pounds or 200 or 300 pounds or something like that.
He was such a good kid in high school, and then he just went to shit.
But they it's an RPM difference. They can actually crank out higher RPMs than what a lot of the V8s can.
Yeah, I let him be a. We taught him to be a pipe player.
Jason can lay some pipe, huh?
Not very good. It's not long enough.
And but the worst thing is, he'd be tired, wet, and frustrated, and he would try to like home up a pipe by hand, and Tony'd be like, "Let's go, pussy," and I'd be up there egging it on too, and then I'd like jump in the hole, nice and fresh and dry hands, and just fucking. And Jason would just give you that look.
Let's not forget, I'm not a weak person by any means.
No, but it's mostly technique too.
Yeah.
Technique's a
And
lot of
you know,
everything.
And
But
having someone yelling at you all day doesn't help either.
We also have Massachusetts
No,
as
it
well.
wasn't.
He's just not in
It
here.
was
He's
not.
in New Hampshire
I will vouch
hunting.
for you, it wasn't
I was
me.
the one.
Hey, Trenton coming in with our roses. I appreciate that, man.
Not scared to ever jump in the hole and get.
You're the
molly
only
dude.
one that helped. We had
But
a
if
younger
I'm in
version
the
of
hole-
Pat on our crew.
Yeah, if I'm having a problem, then Tony will get in the hole, because then it's a problem.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's a problem.
It was
Yeah,
it was
that
an interesting year. I'll say that for sure.
Grab a Christmas bonus and what?
Yeah, the
Yeah, we
ODA
did make a lot of money.
Outdoor Dixon, we got quite a spread. Montana, South Dakota, Missouri, and Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Well, I guess y'all is New Hampshire. Wait, that's in Massachusetts, isn't it? Or is that
New
its own?
Hampshire.
No, wait. Where does he go for fucking?
New Hampshire
Yeah,
for rifle.
yeah. I was gonna say, doesn't he go out of state for rifle?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jake,
Oh.
that's where he's at right now.
What? Speaking of Jake, when is he gonna join a season 2 podcast?
He's probably gonna be in timeout for like 2 weeks after he gets home. Been out having too much fun.
Huntins. It's probably the next couple ones. Probably, honestly, we probably won't have one next week. Me and Tyler gonna be hunting. If anything, if we do have one, it'll just be a fucking TikTok chill by the fire podcast type deal.
Ooh, fire.
Yeah, we'll just go live from both phones on TikTok as a podcast.
And when we say fire, we mean my living room TV, my living room fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fireplace. We'll just be sitting in front of it in some chairs, nice and
Oh, you
cozy.
got me excited. I wanted an actual fire.
No, not if it's gonna be no 20 degrees.
You know how cold it's gonna be? It was cold. You came a little bit earlier last year.
Yeah, I came in November last year. This time last year, I came a week before my deer season started.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got
Listen.
back before your deer.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a big enough fire, 20 degrees doesn't matter.
You know,
I'm
we
pretty
live in
sure
town.
Matt can get his 2-tank buddy heater, because I don't think my single burner's gonna do it on the ground blind.
Probably not.
What's funny is I
See,
don't have
I can just hear that bitch running out right the fuck now. Yeesh.
It's
What
gonna
are
be
you
that cold
watching?
to where you guys need a heater?
it's the wind.
The South
Ow.
Dakota wind is on
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm literally bringing my Sherpa line and everything. That shit's like, I think it's an alpaca, is what it is.
I don't have enough Kuiu yet, so I'm gonna be bundled with like whatever the hell I need to bundle.
Yeah, when it gets that cold and that wind hits 20, 30 miles an hour, that fucking 20 degrees feels like 0.
Yeah.
South Dakota
I'll
wind
Or
is
negatives.
crazy.
It feels negatives.
Well, and that being said, I even underestimated Missouri's cold because of the wind.
Yep. And ours is a wet as fuck wind, dude. Like, that
Oh,
shit
That sounds horrible.
is
At least ours is
brutal.
dry.
Ours is not. Ours is really,
be
it'll make
fair,
your
though,
clothes moist.
Oh,
I
gross.
did wear just the hoodie with layers the whole time.
Yeah, he did. He fucking did. I don't even think I had the heater in it because it was kind of a warmer year, honestly.
I don't even have the heater. I said, what the hell? I thought you had it nice in here, so I thought you was from South Dakota.
That's exactly what I fucking said. I thought she was from South Dakota.
Doesn't mean you like sex.
And then he was like, fuck yeah, I am, but I'm still cold.
Literally our state slogan is, it wouldn't be that bad if there wasn't wind.
Wouldn't be that bad if there wasn't wind. I like that.
It
They
would be
know
like
it's
-20
shit.
and you step on the south side of your house out of the wind, you're like, ah. Windy weather.
The wind is so fucking horrible. I hate
That's
it.
because you ain't got no hills. You ain't got no hills, you ain't got no mountains like we do.
At
Tree
least,
strips
That's
are
fine.
And trees. You need trees, homie.
Yeah.
The tree strips
No,
were
that's-
planted in the 30s to stop erosion. That's what helps us.
They need to beef them bad boys up. You need some
Now
cedars.
imagine if we-
You need cedars. You need pines. You need big fucking 6-foot oaks. That shit just
Now-
stops that shit. I mean, we have to
Now
clean them up
imagine-
daily, but still.
Imagine if we had Joe's Missouri wet wind on top of our South Dakota cold. That would.
Well, you guys would be dead.
Yeah, it would.
That would
It's-
Yeah,
fucking-
we had that last year. Whenever we were doing snow removal, it was 9 degrees, snowing, and then blowing like 20, 30 miles an hour while we were doing snow removal and salting. It literally like froze my whole beard and everything. Was like I had a frozen beard. Like it was horrible.
that
It was
sounds-
absolutely
Even-
brutal.
Even when we get wet snow, we either get wet snow or we get wind.
No, we
Like,
get all of it.
We can get 30, 40 mile an hour winds in a snowstorm and all of that.
You ever had
to where
thunderstorm?
literally- No. See,
Oh.
we just
Thunderstorm?
get snow.
Thunder snow. Yeah, where it's
Thunder? That
th-
sounds fucking scary.
thundering and lightning and
Thunder-
snowing.
No, Jason, where have you fucking been?
I was gonna say that shit. Yeah, thick, big, wet flakes,
What?
fucking thunderstorm and snowing.
What, Tyler?
No,
Usually in the
I've never
spring.
experienced that.
No, ours is like this time of year. Yep. Yeah, ours is this time of year and fucking like Christmas and shit. Yeah, January.
The worst we'll get is like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and it'll blow roads closed, and literally we spend, all the highway patrol and stuff, because like I put my company out for like emergency rotation on roads if it blows something shut, or if something gets drifted and I don't know, some family gets stranded, like because of all the heavy equipment we have, we're on a roster. Like if they need some type of heavy equipment, they'll call us in the middle of the night to go get like a 980 or something like that, and literally go open a road. But that's about the worst we get. Is I've literally had to open 30 foot of snow before on a road. But yeah, it wasn't no freaking lightning.
Shit's
My
fucking
bro-
nuts. It's cool as shit though. I mean, it's like thunder and lightning, but instead of rain, it's calm as can be snow.
My
I'm
brother.
good.
Yeah, it's crazy as shit.
My brother owns one of the biggest tow truck companies in Minnesota, and in the winter, he has so many stories and so many pictures. It is crazy. Just the amount of
Yeah.
people going in the
Mm-mm.
ditch and the crazy crashes you get when people try to overdrive road conditions.
That'd be like driving in Canada, trying to do that shit, going up that whatever that highway is, Cocobon Highway or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Some of the craziest shit I've seen is going to wrecks and stuff. Yeah, that's yeah. All right, COD, no COD.
I'm out on the COD. You guys.
I think I'm just gonna freaking chill tonight as well. I mean, I've had a good weekend. I've seen lots. I'm gonna go put a gravel pad in and prep some concrete, and then I'm gonna go try to find an elk. Both of my spots that I'm hunting right now have elk in them.
I probably won't be back out till Tuesday night once the weather drops. That temp's supposed to be 30s after the rain hits tomorrow, so then I'm gonna be back out there. So I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I have a feeling it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fucking Thursday. It's gonna be Thursday night, fucking Thursday evening. I'm gonna be fucking skinning a deer, getting it butchered out, and then turn around and headed straight up to South Dakota on Friday. That's how I have a feeling it's gonna go. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. My hands will probably still be covered in blood as I'm driving to South Dakota, but it is what it is, you know. You know, may not even get to sleep, you know.
And you're gonna get there, and Tyler's gonna have all of his shit ready. And he's gonna be walking out the door as you're pulling in. And you're gonna be
Like,
so
away
tired
we
you can't
go.
keep your
Nope.
eyes open.
It'll be away we go.
I'll have to go shoot some pheasants.
Oh man, I'm gonna take some fucking pictures with that thing.
But
Have any time for rifle when I get back? Nope, season will be closed for rifle. It'll be alternative and then bow season.
You go buy a muzzle.
oh,
I'm just gonna throw a fucking slug in my 12 gauge.
that's what I would do. Get yourself a slug barrel. They're stupid cheap.
Do you need a slug?
Order yourself. Yeah, order a rifle. Order a rifled slug barrel for your shotgun. It'll be at your house by the time you get back, and you have an instant 200-yard gun.
Key to lay down on PC is Z. What kind of? I'll have to look that up. I didn't know you needed a
What kind
right
of shotgun do you have?
870 Express.
Oh, dude, I could send you. I could show you one right now. They're stupid cheap. They're $125 online.
Huh. Like I said, I'd never even thought about it. Like I said, I was gonna throw a fucking slug in. I didn't know how to be a rifle barrel.
It doesn't have to be. You could just throw. You could just throw slugs in it, but you know you're still good for that 80, maybe 100-yard shot if you're really good with open sights. You put a slug barrel in, it's just like shooting an open sights rifle, up to 200 yards.
Oh, I didn't think they'd reach that fucker far.
Oh yeah, slug, like, cause Pennsylvania and all that is like mostly shotgun slugs only and all of that.
Yeah.
There's people out there with red dots and holographical sights on their shotguns with slug barrels. They're shooting 250, 300 yards. With shotguns.
Well, I guess, yeah, you can put a fucking regular fucking scope on it and everything.
Yeah. Put a little, like, 4-power or something, little crosshair shotgun scope on it.
Fuck,
mean,
I got a little fucking LED or what is? Yeah, I think it's an LED little fucking sight on there. I used to have a red dot on it.
All right, so tomorrow morning,
Yes, sir.
you're getting a
What
deer.
time we going out?
Dark.
Well, what time dark?
I don't fucking know.
Sunrise is 7:30.
God, that's so late. Sunrise for us is 6. But no, yeah,
Oh,
like 6,
really?
6 like that. So we're able to shoot at like 6:30.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't shoot
So,
till 7.
yeah, shit, I can't shoot till almost 7:30 tomorrow. Sunrise for me is 7:48.
Good God. Yeah, no, our sunrise is early as shit, but then that's also why, you know, it's fucking sunset at 4:53. So I got till like 5:30.
Well, that's only 10 minutes off our sunset.
I was gonna say, yes. Mine's, what time is my sunrise? 5, I think. 4:53 is what it was earlier today. I think that's what it is.
I don't get Jason one tomorrow morning. I'm taking 4 days off until Joe gets here, and I'm sending him to the Double Bowl on on his own mission if he films it. He films it, but he's gonna have less pressure. We'll see if the patient pays off.
I mean,
We'll
I
see
think so.
if having me there is maybe I'm the bad luck.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe having the extra voice there is taking a step out of your rhythm.
Yeah, who knows? The only time we will know is if it
Maybe one
happens.
dies in the morning and I'm totally wrong, and then
well,
Well,
I mean, does he normally hunt with you during the year, or do you guys just both kind of do your own thing?
it's his first year.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's.
I was
that's
wrong.
his
For
first
us,
year.
it was
Yeah.
it's 6:35.
You ever heard
Oh.
us talk?
Well,
Remember,
no, I
He's
just.
not.
You kept
He's-
saying it was his first year with a bow. I thought he'd hunted before.
This is my first year ever.
No,
Oh,
he's
I
shot.
totally misunderstood
Archery.
that.
He's got archery his whole life. He's just never hunted. Really, pheasant, I guess, but
Yeah, pheasant. I've been a competitive archer since I was little.
Man, so you are having an emotional season, even more so than I thought. Holy cow!
Well, and then it's more emotional from the mistakes that are happening. Is I'm so used to having to be perfection for competition.
Y- y-
You gotta take
I
that
totally-
fucking idea mindset out of that shit. It's
Yeah.
hunting, bro. Ain't nothing gonna be perfect. You gotta make do with what you can do.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
That's a habit I need to break from going from competition archery
No.
to hunting.
No, if you wait for the perfect scenario every time, you're gonna be eating 20 or 100% of your tags, damn near. Honestly.
Right.
Yep.
you seen the freaking free window that I freaking switched the arrow through just to be done?
Yeah. Like seriously, if you wait for that perfect moment, you gonna be eating tags.
Yeah.
I mean,
Crazy
look
that
at
I
my
hit
shot.
Hit that, but I missed the wide open shot. But put a little something in my way.
That's yeah. Put some pressure on you is what you needed. You needed
So-
that pressure.
I will say we had this conversation last year in a podcast. The pressure is a little bit more intense than
It's the
shootout in a
adrenaline.
competition.
Yep.
Different adrenaline.
Yep.
I will admit that you guys were right.
Yeah.
It's the fact that your target doesn't want you to fucking hit it.
Yeah. It's moving. It's not a inanimate object that's just standing there.
Right.
And on top of it not wanting you to be around it, it fucking senses you, it smells you, it sees you. It's fucking
Yep.
Yeah,
always trying to run.
Yep. You're trying to do everything with as minimal movement as physically possible.
Yeah, you guys were 100% right. The pressure is a little more intense than competition.
Well, and it's also, I don't know how you guys view it, but it's something my dad taught me, because like I said, I grew up shooting professional archery as well, so I totally get where you're coming from. The other thing is it's taken, which shouldn't be brought too unserious, is it's taking a life, and that's a big thing too when you're staring at something
Yep.
staring at you or whatever, and when you release this arrow or you pull the trigger, it's most likely gonna die. I mean, yeah, it's feeding you, but that's kind of that's a pressure too, because then you start thinking, I don't want to wound it, I don't want to make a bad shot, I don't want to
Yep.
do all these things that happen, and and that's honestly where people get that buck fever / miss at, is all of that type of stuff starts running through their head, especially the first time ever hunting.
Yep.
Like,
Let alone on
yeah,
film.
dude. Oh, and yeah,
You gotta throw the on film aspect on everything. That right there's pressure on itself.
I will say
Because I mean,
this.
not just on film, because a lot of people do this shit on film. But you could fucking edit films all goddamn day long. You guys give me the footage, I can make you guys look like superstars that are hitting 1,000-yard goddamn shots all day long. But when we do it live, on lives, that's a whole different motherfucking ball game. Like, you can't edit that shit out at all. What happens is what fucking happens, and there's people that see that shit, and they call your ass out on it right on the fucking spot.
Right.
So I mean, that right there to me is a whole new different type of pressure than what it, added on top of everything else. That's what it is.
Oh, Alicia would have lost her mind if she realized that doe was fucking me to the computer screen away.
It was close. It was
Holy
fucking
shit.
close.
she wanted to walk right past me.
But dude, if she would have, that would have been so fucking good.
And she couldn't see me. I wasn't moving, but she smelled. My wind was going right in her face. She smelled me.
Nope.
And she knew
No,
that
nobody
she
got
was
anything.
Goofy, but she couldn't tell what I was. But she smelled it, and she said, "Nope, gotta go."
Yeah,
It was enough.
She came right exactly where my wind was going. If she would have went any other way, she would have never busted. The buck didn't smell it at all.
No, he just got a little spooked and
90% of the time, it's the does that'll bust you, because the bucks aren't paying attention to what's going on. They're paying attention to that doe. The does who's actually paying attention.
Anyways, he's seen her stop and then continue to run from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had to.
And that's why, like, when I got my buck the other day, I knew I was gonna see one of my big bucks that I was after. I mean, all the does, all the other days and other days before that, the does have been coming in and they've been really skittish, really spooky. You know, I just set that ground blind out there and plopped it literally on top of a hill sort of behind a slash pile, but it was like, it was still noticeable. You know, deer know when something else is in the woods that wasn't there before, no matter how good you hide it.
Yeah,
So,
scent glands, everything, honestly.
Yeah. So, like, that was probably the 4th day that blind had been out, and that had been the most amount of deer I'd seen there. And that's about the normal amount of deer you would normally sit there. If, like, you just sit there and be really quiet and hide behind the trees, like you're saying, you'll see a dozen deer. Just walk through, graze, and all of that kind of grassy area and everything. So.
Hey, once again, proves the TikTok haters wrong that you can sit on the ground, not in a blind, whispering, and deer still come into 2
Oh, shit, I proved that the other night whenever I was out at Grandpa's place. And I had that motherfucker fucking 20 yards away from me. Whatever the fuck he was, that shit was fucking crazy.
I don't even deal with their BS anymore. If they make those negative comments, I tell them that they're wrong, and then...
Das Boot!
Bye. Yeah,
Das Boot!
Bye.
Bye!
yeah. So this deer, if I get one this season, will be an extra special one for me. It'll be my first one.
Oh, that's you'll get it, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're gonna get it while I'm up there while we're filming. That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of shit get taken out next week.
And breaking the suck makes it more bittersweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
The suck makes it better. The misses, the heartbreak.
Yep.
My first rifle season, trying to shoot deer on the fucking run all the time. I went
I'm looking
2.5 boxes of shells. Granted, I didn't understand at the time that the Remington 700 270 was dog shit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my first rifle season. That'll be
It
fun.
had some dog shit scope. On top of it being shit, it had whatever package scope Cabela's put on it.
Oh.
So it was even worse.
A beaming.
It was bad. Whatever it was.
It's fucking beaming again. He's beaming.
Wow, that's some oldie stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, dude.
Shit happens.
Your first kill with all the heartaches you've had, you know, because like, yeah, it's a cool story. This is my first buck ever, but like, if you'd went out the first day and shot a deer, that would have been cool, like awesome. But all this stuff happening to you right now.
Oh
dude,
God,
this is gonna
yeah.
make your first
Oh
deer
God, I
experience
couldn't have been
so
around
weird.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's
a
gonna be-
really good moment when it finally happens.
Dude, you're gonna have so much emotion, and I hope somebody's there with a camera, or you video it, because
Oh,
the
you
raw
bet you have to.
emotion you're gonna have is gonna be awesome.
My first deer is definitely gonna be on camera.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
looking forward to it.
It's shaking out that way.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said with the live and shit, I say we almost start getting back to just OG fucking footage too if we need to. If there's,
Tonight.
yeah,
Nice.
that's what we did tonight. Honestly, I was like, that's gonna be too much with Ahsoka and Charlie and everything. And like I said, we've seen a little bit, but nothing fucking shooter worthy. But I got an assload of footage just sitting there recording like I fucking used to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look how crispy it looks.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
720p.
Yeah. Like I said, and I mean, like I said, it's definitely a cool aspect and everything with it, but that's always, we always do have the content. So, I mean, that's not one thing we got to make it worried about it.
The interaction of it is what's cool. Like, it helps pass the time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. Like, it breaks up the monotony of waiting.
Yeah.
I will say my hunting nights went so much faster trying to video and get all that set up.
Yeah.
and make sure it was
It's a lot.
What
Dude,
happened? Like, the does were crispy, and then the buck video was like not.
So, I have a mesh in front of my blind, and I'd been sitting on the left-hand side of the blind because the camera was set up there, and the way I could drop the corner of my mesh down because it's not a full blind like Joe's. It like there's only a little bit of it because it's a small compact blind. It's a backpack blind, and so like there's only like a 3-foot area that opens. Well, there's a hill that I watched to my left of where I set up that the deer kind of come down and they go up to where I shot my buck at. And I hadn't been looking at that hill the days before because I'd been sitting in the sort of to the left of the blind, and I switched everything to the right side that evening. And then I started having a bunch of deer come out, and this camera and my camera tripod was literally like I think my foot was touching it, and I had to shoot I had to shoot my 7-mag left-handed because I was too afraid to move and I didn't want to scare him. Like, that was my biggest thing is like once I got set up and I saw him coming in, I should have just moved everything to the right and not worried about the mesh as much. But like I don't know. It was my first video, okay?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, I was wondering.
No,
'cause the
like
does-
like I said, you can still see it. It just makes it unfocused. Like that is the worst
Yeah.
part with it. It's your camera sitting there trying to focus it like too many things at once, and it like confuses itself. But you can
Well,
still
and
see
then
it.
There's a little pine tree there.
Yeah.
Speaking of videos, I'm gonna just go back in the competitive scene this off season. Would you guys want video for that for a while?
Hell yeah. Video competitive archery shoots and stuff. That'd be good. That kind of shows the community what we're doing in our off season.
Yeah.
You know, which I don't think's a bad thing. Like,
Not
No,
at all.
yeah,
Mine's
we
gonna
put
be
a
a
lot
lot
of-
of prepping. I'm already getting a lot of spots thought up in my mind for next year, and this season's not even over with.
Yeah,
see,
I already.
I thought about that.
I'm already
Like, going and
planning.
setting the lines and shooting
I'm
spots
already
up.
planning moves for because I don't really like where my tripod or not my tripod, my body stands at. I want to move it further down. I want to move everything further down a little bit. Change spots a little bit.
I definitely want to set up a couple better trees. I mean, I know that sounds crazy that we're in different tree stands most of the time when we go live, but we found spots where they're coming in and moving in from, like, they switch their habits.
You need to switch yours.
Obviously, because we're in there.
Yeah.
But there's some better spots that don't have any coverage of anything that need
Mhm.
a stand or. I want to put. I told Becca if like everything shakes out with this company and there's extra money, I want to put a bougie Taj Mahal up myself somewhere.
Yeah.
I have some prep on my stepdad's property I could do this year too.
I'm definitely setting up my grandpa's this year. I already told him I'm doing a food plot. So that'll be yeah. I'm straight up like putting it up in the woods. Like it's gonna be in the middle of the damn woods food plot.
Tyler, in South Dakota, could we have a feeder in the off season?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We already got that covered. We just didn't fucking do it. From like literally the end of season till a month before archery starts, you can have it up. You can have it up till August 1st.
Okay.
And it says, well, it has to be empty. You don't have to take it down. It has to be empty. It doesn't even say it has to be turned off.
Yeah, that's
Technically,
ours.
they
It
can
just has to
still
be
hear-
empty.
They can still technically hear the dinner bell ringing with nothing being dispensed.
Pretty much. I love my 200-gallon one. Like I said, it's getting moved. Everything's getting moved this year for me. I'm definitely changing some spots up a little bit.
Well, me and Matt were gonna go put a feeder up inside the double bowl, kind of at where we were sitting. Kind of there's like that little sawgrass type stuff. We were gonna go put a big barrel and put the feeder on top of that barrel and feed them corn all winter. And summer, even though they don't need it so much in the spring and summer, but just to help them out through the winter. But then they're also, and I don't care what people say, they'll create a habit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like it just for the trail cams. I like being able to watch them produce in the trail cams, honestly. You get to see what you got, what's moving, you know.
According
100%.
to South Dakota VFP, the whole being empty a month before deer season is supposed to break them of the habit of going to your feeder.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Is that true or not? I doubt it. 1 month and it breaks them of a whole year habit.
I've almost found that they come to my salt blocks more than what they do my feeder. After longer, they'll come to those salt blocks fucking months after because that salt and mineral soaks into the ground. Bro, yeah, I put it straight on the ground. It'll soak into the ground, and they will tear that spot the fuck up well after it's gone.
He told me, he's like, I recommend put it on plywood because they'll tear up wherever you set it on the ground. No, you mean you don't want it to soak the ground after it's gone?
Yes, that's exactly what it's. So that fucking salt soaks into that ground, bro. They will be there for months afterwards, coming after that shit, especially if the ground's frozen.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't sink down into you.
Normally what I do with mine is find a half rotted stump and set it on there, and as it does all that, the minerals soak into that stump, and then as the stump rots, it lets all that out into the dirt ground and everything. It's the same thing Joe does.
Yep.
And then eventually, if you do that enough, and they always know it's there, it becomes its own spot.
Yeah.
You could not even put anything out one year, and there's 200 deer that come there and they lick the ground because that ground is always going to have that little bit of salt taste in it.
They get the minerals out of it. And apparently the minerals that's in the ground is what produces the bucks. Like, it's what produces their actual antlers, how big they get. It's not necessarily, I mean, yes, it's genetics as well, but it's genetics plus the minerals that's in your ground.
Yep.
It's not necessarily like, it's not like the soybeans and stuff. It's, well, I guess that's probably helps too, but yeah, a lot of it is the minerals that are out of the ground.
I have a video on TikTok that I shook out 5 pounds of mineral salts right where Jason shot them last winter.
Yep.
And you can see that they have a main trail through there now on that side.
Yep.
That's what podcasts are for. That's for
Because
sure.
I guarantee it, they built a trail there because of that bag of minerals you threw out there.
But my camera also went to shit, so I didn't get to reap any of the camera benefits of it.
Mm.
Because they got so cold, my batteries like deteriorated. Yeah.
You need to put that shit in a fucking gun box or something, you know. Get your little hard box.
Solar panels are good.
Yeah, put a battery pack in that shit. Because I'm using one of the big 12-volt battery packs instead of the actual big packs. I fucking got the like solar panel or the battery pack, the big 12-volt one. That's rechargeable.
Yep. Unless I'm just going into a new area, and then I'll just throw up cheesy cameras. But
Yeah.
we have a lot of problem with people stealing cameras here, even on private land. I can't tell you. I've probably had 100. I've probably had 100 to 120 cameras stolen from me in my life.
Jesus.
Like, even like paddle locked. I use like an 1/8" steel cable, you know, with one of the one-way slide locks where you have to cut it off the tree. And people steal cameras around here like fucking crazy.
Huh. Camera thief. Probably one person got like 3,000 cameras. He sells them at the flea market.
For example, like I have cell cameras on all my yard, my everything that I own has cell cameras on it. So like if somebody drives in a truck, I can at least, you know, get that. A guy came through and stole 12 of my cell cameras Well, it tells me their stupid GPS location. So, obviously he turned them on and all of that when he got home and played with them, and it updated his GPS location, even though the card was out of it. And I sent the cops right to his house. And he had more than just my 12 cell cameras. He had probably 30 of my cameras.
Jesus.
Just my regular ones and that. And that guy it was one guy.
Yeah, he's just taking them all.
Oh, yeah. But
Go sell them on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
thrift shops, fucking pawn shops.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a big thing up here is camera theft.
Don't really have that here, but we know it. We know anybody.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It is what it is.
And so yeah, we don't really worry about camera thieves up here. Everybody knows everybody, sadly.
And again, that's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, changing it. He's changing it. He's changing it.
He's getting his comfiness on.
Cozy.
Yeah, getting cozy, about to relax by the fire. Jason's over there getting sweaty. I'm over here getting fucking sleepy.
I was gonna say I've been yawning.
Yeah, my ass is fucking getting sleepy. That's where I'm calling it then. If that's everything.
Y'all have a good night.
Are you getting on COD, Tyler?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Alright.
That look, he's like, I don't want to, but I will.
Yeah,
I will. The Call of Duty's calling to me. I better.
You see, I just got Alicia fired up. I said, we ain't even going live anymore.
Yeah, don't make her angry.
She's angry.
She'll yell at me. Yeah, she'll yell. Don't make her yell at me.
She will too.
We just make them wait till like Sunday.
Yeah, not go live at all on opening morning. That would be brutal. I can't say nothing. I didn't go live till fucking 9 yesterday. But I couldn't do nothing on that one. I had to go after that guy. I had to try one last fucking chance for that big dude. Which I have a feeling he...
That Joe, I was like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was... Yeah. So as soon as we got there.
I didn't go in the mob chat. I texted him. Go fucking live.
Alright then.
Stream on in the background.
I just turned it on to see what Alicia was saying to Tyler.
Alright guys, that's right. I'm calling it.
Night.
Alright.
Alright, latest.
Good luck in the morning.
Me and Tyler, good fight. That's funny. Alright, y'all. That is where we are going to call the podcast for tonight. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so who knows what my schedule is going to be tomorrow. All I know is